All right. So today is 22nd of January 2022, and our this is the second session, and our topic of discussion is law of intention. So we'll go into the detail of that. The law says the energy flows where intention goes. Okay, so this is the law. So we will understand that what is the intention is, and how that the energy, why it matters to the energy flow, and then we'll understand that how we can this understanding how we can benefit us into our life's journey. So this is the thing we'll discuss today. So the starting with first, let us understand that what is the intention. I just briefly mentioned in the when I posted into the group of this topic. So I mentioned about the few things. You can see the intention is the energy before it forms a thought. That is what it is. The energy. It is a form of energy, which is the intention. Intention is what we like. What is our plan? What is our goal? Those are the intentions. That is our what is yet to happen. That is called the intention. What you like to have. So that is the intention. So intention is that it is just a bundle of energy before it forms into a thought. Then it enters into our mind and become a thought. That intention becomes a thought. So when that intention becomes a thought, then it comes onto the mind level, and our mind is controlled by our ego. So then this thought is under influence of ego. They goes further, and we get the reaction of that thought comes to us, like either it triggers some emotion. We get maybe we get happy, or we get sorrow, we get joyful, we get angry, we can frustrated. All these emotions are triggered by those thoughts because it is already processed by the ego. Ego has stamped it that, and further the outcome of that thought is those things. Under the influence of our emotion, then we say something and do something under that influence. That's I'm talking, which is normally what happens. So we have no idea about the intention. First thing we get the thought, but by the time we get the thought, it is already came into the mind and already under influence of your ego. Without your ego, nothing can pass through the mind. So what happens is, based on when ego get into the command mode, the ego drives the thought, and that drives, it may get some kind of memory or something that you get triggers some emotion. Then that is outcome of that. It reflected in our behavior. What we talk, what we what action we take, how we react. All these things depend on that. So issue here is that those kind of thoughts, those kinds of actions are binding us with karma. Most of them are binding us with karma. And that karma which we generate, that we have to face, and then it goes into our sanchita karma, then it influences further our lives, and so on and so forth. So basically all this started with the thought. Further, what we face in our lives, all this karma that governs. our
our
life, that is
life that is
all
all
started with
started
some
with
thought
some thought
somewhere.
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 Okay, so now, uh, so what to do? And this particular aspect, this cycle goes on and all. Uh, it is said that buddhi karmanusarini means whatever our intellect that go as per our karma. How this kind of karmic thing influence our mind and we think in that direction and then we get affected. So that is law of karma. We understand that about the law number 10. So why I'm discussing about law of karma, whether we are supposed to discuss about law of intention. Okay. So to understand the effects, so what not to do, not to fall into the cycle of karma, there comes that before it enters into the mind, that is, I'm giving the clue how to deal with it. Before a thought forms into the inside the mind or develops inside the mind, which is definitely under influence of your ego, if we can catch it before, if we can catch that before, then that part, the contamination, that manipulation by the ego, we can avoid altogether. Okay. Suppose your intention is to be happy, nothing wrong in that, but it enters into the mind, that then the mind added it. Okay, so let us steal some money from there. Okay, then I will get the money, I'll be happy, I need not to work. Original intention, or means before it thought, when it entered, it is a pure, you wanted to be happy, that's fine. But mind interprets that unless until you have that money, you will not be happy. Okay, forget about money. It's a little complicated to understand. Suppose you are passing through a garden or some maybe fruits orchard. Yeah. So if you think there is inside, there is a fruit. Okay, very very ripe mango maybe hanging from the tree. So he said, if I have that mango, I'll be very happy. Yeah. It is not yours. But your mind will say, okay, if you get that mango, you will be very happy. You will like it. You will enjoy it. That will manipulate you to planning how to jump the wall, get into the thing, go there, and how to do that. All the planning will follow. Then you got caught. There may be that, the keeper of the garden, who is that guard of the garden will come and give you, do danda. So rest 5 days, you'll be in the hospital and you're with a broken leg. Huh? So that is we landed up to. All it started with, we wanted to enjoy a fruit or, like to enjoy, be happy. No? That's all started from there. But the path you followed afterwards, that bind you karma. Once you bind the karma, it will have equal and opposite thing to neutralize it. Okay. Whether you had that mango or not doesn't matter. You also had the danda. No? Okay. How we can avoid this? Only thing we want to avoid before coming into the control of our ego. Original, what you like to have, nothing wrong in that. But the way you've chosen, that went wrong. That have consequences. Or any shortcut you like to take, that shortcut killed you, not the original purpose of this. So, if before it comes to our mind, if you can get hold of our original purpose, what is original plan, what you look for, what is our original thing we like to have, if you catch there, then we get it in a pure form. That pure form, it's an energy cloud before it actually forms a thought. Thought is some kind of electromagnetic wave. If we got into the energy form, then we get the intention into the pure form and we don't land it up into the area of ego, which may bring us more trouble. So to catch that before it enters into the mind, in the energy form, you need awareness. Okay, very high level of awareness so that you can catch that in the energy level itself. And then you can use that in the direction who will be the governing, not your mind. That is the area of awareness. That is the area of awareness. From where this energy is coming, this is coming from your soul consciousness. Okay, that is your individual soul consciousness. That is the area. You can reach there by awareness. And you can catch, if you can catch that, what will be the advantage? First is it will not fall into the mind, thought, mind, ego path, which is going to bind karma. If you catch it there, you are not going the karmic track. So you will have a pure form, your intention. Then your awareness will guide you, not the mind. That way you can get rid of karma thing altogether. And another advantage is, which is the biggest advantage, is in that level, in the consciousness level, this has all the power of the universal consciousness. The consciousness has all the power. It's called field of infinite potential. It has an infinite power in there. Then that intention, you plant it instead of your mind, you plant it in the infinite fertile ground of your consciousness. It's a tremendous potential. Just like a seed, this intention, you just plant it there. The fruit you will get, the result you will get unimaginable. Okay, that is the power of intention. With the power of intention, you can manifest anything in your life. But it will be under guidance of your awareness, soul consciousness, your higher self or inner guru. So in other words, it will not manifest something which is not in your best interest. Because the soul knows everything. You have not come here to learn anything. So in this way, that will be operated by your soul consciousness, and that manifestation which takes place as per the law of energy. That energy will be invited to that intention and make it happen. That is what this law is telling. Okay. Energy flows where intention goes. But that intention is not a thought. It is before thought at the energy level. Or in other words, it is still in the drawing board. It has not come to the reality yet. In the drawing board, you have power to change it. At the consciousness level, in the power to change it. When it is actually started building something, it's too late. You cannot change anything now. But before that, yes. So before that, the seed you can plant as per the plant will grow. So you can put the pure seed so that you can get a pure fruit of those which is needed there. So this is how it goes. We utilize this principle, this intention everywhere. All the spiritual masters use intention, not thought. Whatever we intend, that may get manifested because it is the pure energy form. It is the language of the universe. That's why in the energy it will get manifested. Your thoughts are not understood by the universe. The vibration it creates, that is understood. Most of our thoughts? Something either grudging about the past or worrying about the future. That's what we do. And mostly negative. It creates negative vibration. It attracts more and more negative things into our lives. Okay, because universe doesn't understand what you want. What you want, basically what you think you need, what you think. And who control the thoughts? Your ego. Your ego convince if I can take this mango from this orchard, I'll be happy. That will guide you. But in the pure intention, if you like to have a mango, if you create that as an intention, you need not to jump a wall and steal something. Release it from that universe to the universe. How it works: when you complete the journey, you will see synchronicity happening. There is another law on synchronicity. I will discuss more about that. Okay. You will find that owner of that mango, they may be giving some mango outside for people to test. Okay. Just other side of the wall, means other side of the boundary wall. You take one and test it. They're giving, offer, gifting. Yeah? Or you may find somebody is coming and give you some mango. You see, I got some good mango. I thought about you and brought it. You will say, oh, what a coincidence. I was there. I wanted to have a mango and now I'm getting it. You cannot connect because this is an energy level. But what this intention you released, that attracted that mango to come to you. Rather than you jump the wall and do something to get that mango. So this is how it works. But saying so, it happens at the divine time. It is not in your command. In the energy level, there is no time and space. So for that, you release your intention, it will definitely come to you. But not the way you want, not the time frame you give. Because time is not under your control. Your higher self knows when you really need it. It will be given to you. Or soul has chosen some path, something to understand us, our life path. There is a soul's plan. He said, okay, now you are in the class. Like in the school, the classes, now why they don't allow that the children to eat while during the class? Because they will not learn, they will concentrate on eating. Similarly, our soul does not allow to do something which will hamper your experiential understanding of life. That's why it is delayed. Not that it has got an infinite potential, it can get any time. That is true. But they said, why I'm not getting it? I want the mango right now. Where it is? Your soul will not give you right now. It will spoil your experience, what you need to have at this moment. You are in the class. Class will end, bell will ring, tiffin time, you get it. But in our lifetime, the 45 minutes class and half an hour tiffin break become few years. Huh? So that's why you have to keep patience. Okay, anyway, but this happens. This is a law. This happens. Okay. Only problem is our mind, our ego mind convinces us. These are all nonsense. We practice spirituality for 3 years. What up? You see? Because our ego does not want you to get enlightened. Huh? You know what enlightenment means? Enlightenment means whether I get the mango or don't get the mango, it doesn't matter. Okay. That is the state, equanimity state you arrive at. It is not spirituality is not about getting the mango. Okay. Then you go beyond that. You're going out of all the controls, even the desires and things like that. Nobody is saying that you don't get anything, you deprive yourself, you suffer. No, you enjoy. But enjoy in liberation. So what happens in that state, if you get that mango, it will come to you as a gift, not a stolen one. If I steal it, maybe not that day. Next day I say, oh, somebody will catch me. Maybe somebody will be doing some kind of what is called recording that CCTV, etc. You got caught, somebody will come and catch you. Nothing. You are liberated. It has to come, it will come to you. It is energetic connection. Energetic connection happens only if you release the intention to the universe. It will be in energy dimension. It is completely sound illogical. In our logical mind, it is fine, it is baseless. What is talking? All nonsense. Because we don't see the logic behind it. You will never see logic because it is beyond logic. It is said that what you are looking for, same thing is looking for you. If something meant to you, it will come to you. You got that energetic connection. As I said, only our soul's plan is wait for the tiffin period to give the tiffin. Yeah? Not that in the middle of the class and people say, okay, arithmetic, okay, one finish, next one I have to start eating. Yeah? That will spoil the class. That's why. Okay. So fundamentally, this intention is in this energy level. When you go to the energy level, it is a soul consciousness. You have a power of a co-creator. You can create anything by intention. Whole universe was created. Physical universe was created out of a huge intention. It is called Ichha Shakti of the creator. Ichha is actually, we don't have the intention, the proper word. Ichha means the wish. It is not a wish. It's the intention. So what is the difference between wish and intention? Wish is a made of mind, coming out of mind. You wish something. You like to have something. Like, dislike is involved. Your desire is there. Desire is mind, it's a mind construct. Intention is not. Intention, because as I explained in the beginning, intention creates outside the mind, and before it enters the mind, if you can get it there, then there is no contamination. It's pure. And that is why it can have the infinite potential. Mind doesn't have infinite potential. When it enters into mind, it is always private limited. Very limited, the capacity. But there it is infinite potential. So this is the spiritual aspect of that intention. Some people say that, okay, how I can intend that I like to earn more money. How can I intend that? Because that is not a spiritual. Who said that is not spiritual? Everything we live, our life is spiritual. Everything. Our body, physical body, is temple of the soul. How we operate, that makes the difference, not the actual thing. It's all a form of energy. Money is a form of energy. All kinds of joys of life is a form of energy. Nobody here is in the spiritual domain and saying you don't enjoy life. No. Completely misunderstanding. People, they equalize the spirituality, poverty, begging, and sannyasis. No, that is not spirituality. That is a path, yes. There is a path. Jotamot Totopot. That's fine. But that is not all. Most of this, the previous one, the higher level of spiritual attainment, whatever they advise, most of them came from the royal family. Huh? They have a rich background. They have come from the affluence. They don't come from begging. Anyway, so this particular aspect, that here in the all whatever you are facing in the human life, we are not. That's why it is said we are not human being having spiritual experiences. Okay, if you meditate and do something, you have some spiritual experience. We are other way around. We are spiritual being having human experience. We come here to experience. And to tell the truth, we experience both the sorrow, frustration, failure, everything. We come here to experience. The higher dimension, there is nothing like that. In the higher dimension, everything is an experience. But the opposite experience you can get only on the planet Earth. You cannot get it in the higher dimension. unless until you have the opposite experience, you cannot value and properly experience the other side. If somebody has never seen darkness in their life, they will not appreciate light. How come? You've never seen what is the darkness is. Okay, so it will not you will not appreciate light. So that's why nobody else, our soul, chooses this path to experience the opposite, so that it comes in your life, so that you can appreciate that every moment is called present moment, is a gift from the divine present. Only difference it makes, somebody can appreciate it, somebody cannot appreciate it. Those who aligned with the spiritual principles, aligned with the truth, they appreciate. This is the present moment, and thank you, grateful about. But if you are coming under the control of ego, what's the big deal about it? Okay, I'm supposed to get this, I'm not getting it, and bloody hell, why I should be thankful for? Okay, all God's fault. Okay, God is a partial these things, and देखो उसको इतना दिया मुझे कुछ नहीं दे. All this, all the time I'm thinking that. Anyway, so it is not about what we have, we don't have. Ultimate lesson is we have to leave everything. Isn't it? Greatest lesson we get at the end of each life. You have to live it, no matter how good and bad it is. And if you have stockpiled so many things, then higher will be the pain to leave it at that time. If willingly you leave it, leave means I'm not saying running away, I'm saying detach. If willingly detach from this, then nothing can control you. You got a living liberation. Death will not needed to teach you that lesson. You are aware. This is okay, fine. This is the one I voluntarily I surrender. I surrender to divine. It is your creation. Sab tera hai. Mera kya, kuch nahi. You know, even my name doesn't belong to me. Huh? I have not given my name. You see, think about it. Have you given your name? Never. So maybe your parents gave or somebody else gave. Nothing. Okay. And this body, we call it this mind, it is also changing in every 7 years, 100%. And within few months, almost 90%. Everything is changing. Who is giving it? I am creating? No. I'm not creating it. Have you designed your fingers? How much will be the length? How much is the nail? No. I don't know who designed it. Somebody else did it for me. Not me. I don't have any ownership. Not the design, not this, how it changes, how it functions. I may study a little bit here in some medical science, etc. That's all. Nothing more. Still, who actually studied, they know a lot of things are unknown. We don't know that why it happens, how it happens. Anyway, so let us go back to our for this intention issues. So regarding this this intention, it is that this form of energy or the energy cloud before it enters into our mind and forms a thought. Okay, and that is having infinite potential. It is in the seed form. If you can catch it there, it is a key for manifestation. Sometimes what happens, earlier also he told the manifestation technique, one of the thing is saying that if you can hold a thought for 63 seconds, same thought, not changing, then you can manifest it. Actual principle behind that is, it is not possible to hold one single thought, because thought is always flowing. Yeah. If you can, some people go there by repetition, same thought they repeat, because they know it will flow away. By those process, they wanted to touch upon to the source. By repeating the same thing, they touch upon the intention. Then it happens. Intention actually manifests, not those thoughts. The intention is the method of communication with the universe, which has all the power to manifest. But it is also true, it is a level of soul consciousness. So those intention, it can, but it will not have a limitation of self-gratification. That time intention goes like a overall, you use your power like a overall upliftment of the society or human being or changing life of people. Those will be your area of so-called concern or intentions. That's why all the spiritual masters, they use intention for the healing of people. Whatever you have seen that a request for healing and all, so then we send the intention. We invoke that energy and we send the intention for a perfect health of that person. Suppose somebody is not well physically, intention goes. So what principle says? Principle says the energy flows where intention goes. So first you get your everything, emotional body clean, karmic body clean, etc., so that you can invoke huge amount of energy. Energy is also not yours. And then by intention, you put intention that to that perfect health of that person, it instantly goes there across the world. There is no time and space into the energy dimension. In other words, this is called intention healing. This is one of the method also I also follow. I never claim that I give healing. I'm nobody to give. Healing is a form of energy. It is a flush of energy receiving by that person, the receiver. Why I cannot give energy? Why I cannot give healing? Because I cannot create energy. Fundamental principle? Energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. Only it can transform from one form to another. So what the spiritual masters do, they channel the energy and person get healed. They become a conduit of that energy to reach to that person. That's it. You will never say that I'm writing, I will give healing. I'm nobody to give. I'm not the owner of that energy. Only thing I know by divine grace, how to put the conduit. And that kind of energy flows automatically. And at the same time, how much effect it will have, what is the other person's soul's plan, I don't know. I cannot give guarantee. The perfect, yes, tomorrow it will start running. No, I don't know. It's not my job to predict the future. I can channel healing, what is necessary at that given moment, and that's it. And that other person gets this benefited from it. Okay. So that is how this healing and this intention that works. So what we do, we channel healing intention in the 3 areas of our life. And I mentioned earlier, only 3 areas of life people suffer. What are those? Either health or money matters, or relationship matters. These 3 areas of that only. 99%. 1% is different. I'll talk about it later. Because our karma works there. Our mind tricked us sometime, maybe this life before, doesn't matter. We are facing consequences of that. That become our experiences of life. So how to get out of it? It is just close this account. But normally what we do, instead of closing, we come here and grow more and go back. Then we need a bigger type of action needed to close them. Okay. Suppose in the story of that, the mango, I come here to steal and all this. So I saw the guard of the orchard is chasing me. Okay. So I had a fight with that because the Kamita Danda, I had a fight with him. So I have choked his throat and he died. See, I came here to steal a mango. Now I have to take care of the death of this guy. That's how karma works. It exponentially grows because of these issues. We never surrender. We never try to close it. Maybe there is another scenario where I jump in to get into that mango. So I went there, but I didn't steal it. When he came, I said, sorry, I just forgive me. I just by mistake I come here. Yes, my intention was to take the mango and I just come here. Maybe we make friends and go. No action reaction there. We started, but somehow we closed it. But this kind of approach, asking forgiveness, settling, our ego doesn't allow that. That's why we keep suffering. Anyway, now originally I was talking the intention healing. So the intention you use, just the energy bundle. As I said, it's an energy bundle. It has been focused, intention, it goes there. And it heals that person. Okay. But at the same time, in the soul level, we are equal. Soul level, all are equal. If the other person's soul has some kind of plan, then it will not work. They can block it. Who am I to change somebody else's plan? No, I don't have. But opposite thing also happens. Opposite thing that the other person's soul wants to heal. But because definitely that person doesn't have a communication with their own soul. So then the soul say, okay, you channel energy to this, to this body so that at least he can get it. He is having full approval of the soul. Any type of healing, we need soul's approval. Without soul approval, nothing happens in our life, both positive and negative. Same as application of healing. No matter what level the spiritual master is, still it needs permission of that soul of that person to get for healing or any kind of spiritual activity in that sense. So that is the right understanding of that how healing works. So what energy we channel, what intention? Suppose we wanted to heal someone. Only thing is we intend for a perfect health, abundance in the monetary sense, the money wise, and good relationship with everyone. That's it. All your problems are solved. We channel energy in these three aspects, and that's it. People say, is it so easy? Again, your ego is telling it is not easy because you have no idea. Infinite power means infinite power. That power who can plan and design every cell of your body, how it will work, what it will do, anything. It doesn't have that. To repair some damage? Of course, yes. Only we don't know which form of energy to be used. Energy are also different kinds. Only we need to have a right kind of energy, healing energy, pure energy. Then it will work. Otherwise, it will not. It is like you have a cut. You are putting some contaminated water, drain water into it. It will septic. This water is not good. You have to have a right kind of energy to heal. You clean it and then it will heal. So that is the kind of thing it works. So in our lives, and that's how we got the healing. And this is the intention. The power of intention is huge. Huge means infinite. It is all about how to tap it. We need to know how to tap it. All of us has that capability. It is not for exclusively few people who claim to be spiritual. The truth is everybody is spiritual. They are in different level of awareness. That's it. And because everybody is having that, end of our, this meditation session, what do we practice? We practice now, if you like to heal someone, intend that person is in front of you and place with both of your hands. Isn't it? We do it every time. That means your intention goes to that person and that person will get healed. And that time you are in the same level. You are already crossed to expanded awareness. So your mind has dropped much before in the fifth step. You want to enter through Sandhikal, you enter into energy dimension. Sixth, you are in there, expanded awareness state, and you do that. Even if you don't go to expanded awareness state, simply by meditation, simply by calming down your mind, you are already aligned with your soul consciousness. That energy will flow through you, the center of the palm, here and here. These are the healing energy. You bless, it will go there. How it will go doesn't matter. It is energy. It will go there. Where energy goes, where the energy flows, where intention goes. So through by intention, energy will go there. Whatever you have, whatever you connected, meditation, it will go there. That's how we do heal. And this is what we do it every session. Anybody can do that. It is nothing for exclusive few. Only thing you have to make sure your mind doesn't come in between, your ego doesn't twist and turn, all those kind of things. That's the only thing you have to be careful. Otherwise, it will happen from anything. Only difference it makes, some people have this kind of healing or manifestation faster, some people slower. Why? It depends on their vibration level, cellular vibrancy, PEVF. And the master is operating in a very high frequency, they can manifest it much faster. That's it. The technique is same, intention, energy, same energy. They can tap better because they can keep their system clean. That's it. It's not a rocket science. You make as a channel cleaner, further energy will flow through you. That's all. Okay, smaller tube and a bigger pipe. Bigger pipe can flow more water than a smaller pipe. That's it. Only the difference. Okay. So that's how they connect and flow the energy, and through the intention, all these things happens. So when you change these things, areas of people's life, like health and monetary and relationship, their life transforms. So that's how it works. All right, we'll conclude the learning session. So if you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Yes, Madhu, unmute.
Yes. Guruji, you said when you want to give healing energy to somebody, you intend that person is in front of you. If I visualize or imagine that person is front of me, is it different from intending that person in front of me?
Yes, because visualization is your mind construct. Okay,
Since
any kind of visualization, your mind is projecting some image.
if
That
I know the
image
person,
may or may not be there. Even if image is not there, it doesn't matter. Only you like to take that person's name and you just do that. Intent that it is there. Whether image comes, what I mean to say, whether image comes there or not, that doesn't matter. You intend means you are here, you are commanding.
okay,
That person is here and he is or she is receiving healing. That's it.
it is even different from imagination that person is in front
Oh
of me.
yes, you did not to visualize. Maybe you get no picture of that person. Doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, but still it will go there. Just for the sake of discussion, suppose you have a say grandson, and then your son has settled in some other country. You didn't see your grandson for many years. Say, you don't know how he is look like now. You see him as a baby, but you don't know how he looks like. Just for argument's sake, you just take that. You take that person's name, your grandson's name and bless that person, it will go to him.
Okay. Okay.
So image doesn't matter. Image may be the
Okay.
baby image you have. It doesn't matter.
Right, right, right.
Image is irrelevant here. Okay. Maybe you are intending that you saw that your grandson like a Bal Murari, Bal Gopal type image.
Ji.
You put that image appearing that time, doesn't matter.
Okay.
It will go to that person to whom you are intending, not that image. That's what I mean to say. If there is no image, that is also okay. You need to create image to get the healing. The intention will take there.
Sir, there is one more question. How do we get to know the energy or the healing we are sending has reached that person? How
The
long
person will get improved automatically. Okay. Person will improve automatically, but you have to do your bit.
Okay.
Okay. Your bit without any doubt. If you bring a doubt, it will not happen. Simply. That is one thing. And second thing, we don't want to go into that level whether it happen, not happen. That's why. The reason is different.
We should do our job and leave the rest to the
Yeah, why? Now
God.
let me explain why. Yeah, because these what I'm saying, it will sound completely illogical. Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain it to you. Why we say do your job and not the result? Yeah, we give an example of a tree. Suppose a Chinese bamboo tree. When seed is planted, it needs water and everything for 2 years. Nothing comes out from the ground. 2 years you're giving water. Just wasting my time and effort. That कुछ भी नहीं निकल रहा है. But it is by that time what it does is it develops its roots below the ground. Root जो है उसका जो नीचे जो है 10 feet 15 feet पहुंच जाता है root. After 2 years it starts sprouting. ऊपर निकलते हैं. Within a few months it will reach up to 20 feet high.
Correct.
So what is happening is in the nature it doesn't follow our common logic. These 2 years, it was generating the root so that it can support that height. So if you feel that कुछ भी नहीं निकल रहा है, तो कुछ तो दिखाई भी नहीं दे रहा है, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, that is only your understanding.
Okay.
It is a misunderstanding. Definitely हो रहा है. Only your idea that how that person will grow, that you have mistaken. Suppose somebody is sick, we're channeling healing. It has to go to his particular cell. Suppose that person has a cancer, it has to go to cancerous cell and convert the cancerous cell. Overnight he will say, oh, I am now.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, every word is very vital. Just if Madhu ma'am can mute, we can listen it more clearly.
Okay, some echo is coming. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, so what we are saying is that we have to keep giving, keep channeling healing without expecting the way it will give the result. Only the expectation need to go. Healing will definitely happen. It will happen where it need to go. It need to go to cancer cell, it will go to cancer cell. That person may be still in coma for next 5 days. Doesn't matter. It does not mean that person is not getting the healing. But it will go as per because the consciousness, they know everything. It will go there where it is needed. Not what we like to see. We like to see tomorrow that person will stand in the bed, okay, I like to have a juice. It will not happen. That is only the idea. That idea need to go. The way we think the recovery, that need to go. It will happen for sure. Okay. So is it clear?
Yes,
that's
yes.
how
Thank you,
it
sir.
works. That's what I'm saying, that you have to keep watering that thing so that the tree can ultimately come up. If you stop watering after 2 months, saying that nothing is coming, then the seed will die. Okay, nothing will come actually. Yeah. So this how it works.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
All right. Okay. God bless you. Yes, Shomnath?
My question to this intention healing is this, that let's say I have done healing for someone for a period of time, and I get a feeling that the healing is done, although I did not get a feedback whether the healing is done or not. So shall I continue doing it till I get a response that healing is done, or what would be the duration I should be doing the healing?
See, there are two ways of looking at it. Your your intuitive feeling knows when to stop. You will get a feeling it's no further needed. It's overflowing. It's okay. We don't need that. Okay, so you can stop there. No need to externally confirm and verify. This is one way, and another way is that you can say that now I have done my bit. I've channeled healing whatever I can. Then divine, you please take it over from here now. That's it. Rest, if there is any, divine will take care. Basically, what I'm saying is don't take ownership. We fall into the trap of taking ownership. This is mine, even healing. Yeah? Nothing is mine, even healing. Who am I to claim that my healing should work? Who am I claiming that? Neither energy is mine, nor the receiver is mine. So how we can say it is my healing? I have just played a little bit part of it. That's it. And I am feeling that whatever I contributed something, that's all. Nothing is called my healing or somebody else's healing. Healing has to happen as per the divine laws. Okay, and if something is not happening, there is also a reason. That's what I have given example of that Chinese bamboo tree thing. It does not mean, oh, sab jaya gaya, manavi, it is all wasted. Nothing is like that. So it is about having its own time to come out. It will come out at this divine time. So that's how it works. Okay. Yes, Vani. God bless you. Yes, Vani.
Thank you. Guruji, I have a question. If you had said once that the person who is receiving healing also should be receiving in the mode of receiving. And if they don't know that the healing is coming their way, how that would work?
See, it depends upon that whether person is conscious or unconscious. If the person is unconscious, like being coma or something, then it is not possible to take their permission. We take permission from their soul. So before you send it. But if somebody is conscious, then it helps. Otherwise, get delays. The way I give the example of this is, like suppose you are cooking something, cooking curry, vegetable curry, say. You have all chopped vegetables are there. You put some oil and particular haldi or whatever masala, namak, and then all this chopped vegetable there, and you are trying to cook it, and it is not happening for half an hour. Yeah? So the reason for that is not the ingredients are not correct, or you didn't follow the right procedure. The reason is that the vessel is not heated enough. We need to increase the heat. The pan is not heated enough to ready for cooking. That's what this pan example I give about the receiver. If the receiver is a cold pan, then no matter what masters give, it will not happen, because the readiness also needed, some level of acceptance needed to cooking to happen. It has nothing to do with the ingredients, the vegetables or oils and the turmeric or salt you used. Nothing to do with that. It is about just to increase. So minimum amount of this is needed. That's why the acceptance is needed. Yes, I'm willing to receive the divine grace. And also because many people have their own reservations about to whom they are asking. Yeah, we say to whom you believe. So no need to take that person's name or somebody else's name, Babaji's name or anybody. No need. You believe, suppose you believe in Ganapati. Okay, you take name of Ganapati, please do me this favor. That's it. Who are channeling, they know it's coming from the same source. It doesn't matter what name you call it. Some people say, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God. It's fine, no need. But at least you have a soul, right? You have a life force energy, your life is running. Yeah? Then if you don't need anybody else, ask yourself, my higher self, please allow me to lift me from this. That's it. No need to go to anybody else. So there are ways to do it. So, but acceptance is needed. If you block it, then it will not reach energy-wise. If you said, if you have a doubt, if you have any kind of thing, say, oh, इससे थोड़ी होगा, ये तो बहुत सारे देखे हैं, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, अभी भी कैसे होगा? That thought itself will block it. That's all. So that's why we need acceptance, so that we can raise the temperature of the pan. It is easier and faster to cook. That's all. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
God bless you. Yes. Sreshi.
Guruji, one thing.
One minute, Hariom. 1 minute. Sreshi, yes, go ahead.
Guruji, you spoke about intention of healing. This law of intention in terms of spiritual practices also might help, right? Like if we are before doing doing our spiritual practices, if we intend every day, for example, like the Chinese tree example that you gave, that you put water and someday it will sprout. So for spiritual practices also, intention will work.
Oh, yes. Only thing my advice is, don't specify the method. You specify what is in my best interest, what is in my best spiritual path, let it come to me. The learning and understanding, what is best for me, let it come to me. Okay. That will take you there. If you specify something, it will be blocked there. Means it will be limited to that. That may not be in your best interest. There may be a lot of huge, infinite potential that all will be blocked if you specify.
Okay.
Because you will specify as per your current understanding, which may not be the truth. Okay. Just say what is in my best interest, let it come to me.
Okay.
And it will come to you. That is the intention, pure intention. But if you say, okay, let my spiritual growth is like somebody, okay, uske taraf ho jaye. But you never know what spiritual thing that fellow is, he or she is undergoing. Yeah? You will get that, but you may not like it.
Even like enlightenment, like say for example,
enlightenment.
Say for example, ultimate is to get liberated. So
yes.
You are suggesting that even we should not be intending to get liberated. Instead, we should say that whatever is in
I'm saying that my intention is to get liberated, enlightenment. But don't give any other factor into that.
Okay.
Means, suppose I'm saying, please grant me enlightenment in 2 weeks' time. There's nothing wrong with enlightenment. 2 weeks has a problem. Your vessel, the body is not ready to receive that kind of energy in 2 weeks' time. Your soul knows it. It will not give you. I'll tell you the flip side of it. What happens is, at the time of enlightenment, you have access to the truth. And you have access to all your past lives. It shows you like a movie. Exactly what happened. What is your soul's path? Your current life, what you are facing, it doesn't matter. Your past means nothing. In the grand scheme of things, you see your life's path, your soul's path. You came in the art plane as a stone or metal, and then go to some different life forms and all these kind of things. Find human life after life, it will be open to you. It will open the purpose of your journey, soul's journey of your life. And you will get the truth. Okay, it will open up such a truth. First thing to, normally after that experience, people go into silence period for years. I had my silence period more than 3 years. Because first thing, seeing the truth, it's so true, you cannot deny. Mental trick nahi chalega. No, it's not mine, and truth, hard facts. comes in front of you, reveals itself. And then that will give you, that is needed because you need to know where you are going as a soul's path. Future also will open up for you. This is the path. Those futures, not always it will be of your liking. You will see the life of a suffering. But it's a part of the liberation plan. You are knowing I will suffer this way. And also I will end my life that way. It will also reveal to you. People ask me, do you know the date of your death? They said, yes, I know. How I will die, where I will die, I know. People cannot handle this truth. So unless until you are ready, it will be given to you if you are detached from it. You're detached from suffering, you're detached from your death, then it will be given to you. Otherwise, you're not ready for enlightenment. Yeah. Enlightenment is not a nice party somewhere in the heaven. So it is not that. Okay, so it is facing the truth, walking the light. Okay, but only thing is effect will not happen. If mentally, if you see, when I'm saying that if you were terrible, not terrible. I've chosen to have this experience. I'm having it right now. Don't blame anyone. Nobody is there to blame. It is me who have chosen. I'm undergoing the process. I'm thankful that I have given opportunity to do that. And this life itself and complete it and then go. Okay, that's it. So that's what I'm saying. You say that my intention is to get enlightened, and what is in the best interest that may happen. That's it. Okay, don't specify something. You will not be able to handle that. If it gives what it comes with it, you will not be able to handle that kind of thing. And maybe that is not the right time for in your life path. That may not be the right time to get enlightened at that particular time. Okay, because of some other reasons. Maybe suppose it may affect your working things and other things. So it will give in at the right time and the slow manner so that you can absorb, go ahead, and at the time you get it. Like you cannot eat your 5 days food at one day, right? Even if it is given to you, you will not be able to eat it. Okay, so it will give you daily lunch, dinner, breakfast. Okay, then you take it. Let the normal process to happen. That's it. Okay. All right. Hari Om.
Thank you.
Guruji, I want to
Sonali, I'll come back.
Okay.
After Hari Om, I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guruji, just small query regarding, like we have the channeling done by a master and the channeling done by sadhak. Is there any difference?
Which type of sadhak?
Like we are progressing with Kriya now, and we are still not enlightened.
You mean seeker? You mean seeker?
Seeker.
Yes. Okay. And the only difference is the PVF. It is just same happen, but it is little slower, and this is happening faster. That's only different. But happens for sure. Depend upon the seeker's vibration, it affects. But by the way, if that particular seeker having a below 250, which is negative, no manifestation is possible there.
Right, Guru.
Okay. If it is negative, nothing will happen. So no matter years after years you try. If in the positive territory, you start happening. If somebody crosses 500, which is a heart, opening heart chakra, then it started manifesting faster. And 700 plus, that goes there. Higher you go, that much instantaneous and that much mass level, you have the capacity to change.
Basically, time is the factor.
Mainly time and the volume. If you have one, the master can do 100 at a time. They can just glancing that people, they can be change happening. Their vibration can be raised, just one glance. That is the difference.
Now very clear, Guru. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. Yes, Sonali.
Guruji, you said now, sometimes back, you said that our ego does not want to get enlightened.
Yes.
I just can't make it out. I think my thoughts and my ego, I don't know. I think my thoughts and my ego are all same. No.
Your thoughts, your ego is controlling your thoughts.
And why
Only
it doesn't
one
want to
is-
get enlightened?
Yes, I'm just explaining. I'm coming there.
Okay.
So now only one intention, only one desire our ego cannot have, that is to get enlightened. Okay, that's the only one. All other desires are created by mind, except I like to get enlightened. Okay. Why? Because enlightenment happens after annihilation of ego. Ego need to die, otherwise enlightenment is not possible. Ego doesn't want to die, that's why they cannot ask its own death. Whenever that wish is coming, no, that I wanted to get enlightened, that is definitely not coming from your mind. That inner urge, inner call, it's not necessary to be spoken. You feel urge to listen to some talk, no? You are attending here rather than, listening to some TV or going to some shopping mall, etc. Yeah, this choice, from where it is coming? Who you think that is driving? Not your mind. Mind has to run away. Even that if somebody is having that very low vibration, even the name of spirituality, they will run away. Okay. They don't want to listen anything. This is also why this happens, because some people like the mud. There is some animal, they like to play in the mud. Okay. If you give a flower bed, they will not enjoy. They like the mud. Okay. So they have their own learning process. Nothing wrong in that. Okay. They will learn sometime and then they will come up. That's fine. That is why, as the free will is involved, that's why we don't give unnecessary lecture to someone what is good for somebody and all. Everything is fine. Soul level, there is no good and bad. Only a different path. Not in, you are not listening. Maybe somebody, not now, maybe after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, then you will be willing to learn, walk the path. Why you have to walk the path? Because this is the only way out. No other way. We have to go back to the source from where it came, or the end of our soul journey. That is the only path. When we take the exit, that is up to us. Free will, we have a choice. Otherwise, it will happen. Who am I to lecture somebody, now you do it? Who am I to tell? Okay, no, if not, then maybe after next life. After then 5 lifetimes, 50 lifetimes. How does it matter? Creation will wait for millennia till everybody get enlightened. That is guaranteed. Okay. That part is guaranteed. It is up to us when we choose. Okay. There is nothing called smartness in spirituality, but I like to create some word. To be spiritual smart, learn the lesson, close the karmic chapter and get out of it as quickly as possible. You still have a choice to come back. You will not miss anything. Believe me, you don't miss anything. I have seen minimum 70 of my lifetime. I've seen what happened there. I'm telling from the direct first-hand experience. Same mistake doing again and again and again. Okay, in the lifetime after lifetime. So it is like it looks completely stupid and foolish. So it is not intelligent way of, the growing. But unless until it is hammered one, we don't learn lesson. And that hammering is life is giving us to come to that consciousness. Okay.
No, then
Chetana Jagrit hote hain.
Yes. Then I'm listening your session. Then whose idea it is? It's my thought or my ego? What?
Your soul consciousness, your higher self, your inner guru. Inner guru knows what is best for you. Okay. Only thing you have to say yes. Okay, that's it. That is your free will, and everybody has a free will contract. Earlier day somebody was asking, I have written that not to learn is also your free will. I cannot interfere into that. Nobody. You have a right not to learn, not to know the truth. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. It will wait. till millennia. When you look for the truth, when something will come, it's called sense of inquiry. It comes from within. What I'm doing here? What is the meaning? Who am I? And what is the meaning of life? This is the meaning. इधर आ जाओ, दुनिया भर का धक्के धक्के खाओ, गाली सुनो, इधर उधर करो, फिर जाओ, एक दिन हो गया, चलो राम नाम सत्य है, हो गया. This then when it asked, Gautam Buddha was asking for the same thing. He was the prince. In one trip, he saw that guy who is very old and with a stick and moving, and he was asking why he is not working properly. He said he is old. But what is old? That when people ages, then he cannot perform physically. They become weak and do this. So, well, my goodness. So, to only he is suffering, will know everybody will undergo that. He said, I will also undergo this phase of life. You see, yes. Oh my goodness, big shock. He was thinking everything will be nice and, the prince's style, he ordered this food. Okay. How many types biryani? Okay. 50 types. I don't like all these things. Okay. Not today, not biryani. Let us try something. Oh, what you have? Oh, aloo paratha. Okay. Give aloo paratha today. 30 biryanis, 50 biryanis cancel. This lifestyle. So he was thinking it will support him till its end. Then next is about, that somebody is taken to the sick, they're taken to the hospital or the Vidyalaya, whatever it is. I said, why the person they're taking him, he said he is sick and they're taking him to the clinic and all these things. Well, sick? What is sick? He said, your body doesn't perform well and you got not working and fall sick. No, the poor fellow. I said, no, not poor. Everybody has to go some kind of sickness, something or other, sometime. I will also. Yes, you will also. As long as your body will have sickness. Okay. It comes parts and parcel. It comes. Then you get a second shock. Third shock is somebody is taking to cremation ground and they are taking to, the dead. Well, why he is lying there, not moving? He said, he is dead. What does death means? He said that death means there is no life. He cannot come back. No more. Finish. I said, it will happen to me. Yes, it will happen to you. It will happen to everybody. All you see, everybody. I see hundreds of people on the street. All of them. At one day. That night he ran away from the palace. Search for the truth. Then he became Buddha. Anyway, so that is a different story. So what I'm saying is that it is these experiences of life ultimately leads us to that. And my self-realization I shared many times. What was self-realization? Very simple. After facing this life and these things, bahar kuch nahi rakha hai, nothing outside. All is there inside. हमारा देखने का जो है ना, it is all wrong. Where we are searching for happiness, searching for peace of mind, to be precise. It's not there outside. Inside it is there. You connect it to the infinite source, you will get it. You have to search for it, sure, but you will get it. So that is the way. So because your experience, I'm just fundamentally, logically speaking, your experiences of life, your life. I'm not saying good, bad, worse, whatever, doesn't matter. Excellent, royal, or beggars. I'm not talking about that. Whatever your experience is happening inside you. Your life means your experience of events, what you are facing. But where the experience is happening? Inside you. Okay. If you put some kind of injection into coma for 5 years, you will not have no experience. Then your life will not make good, bad, or worst whatsoever. Isn't it? So all about the experience of life, what you are facing, that you call life. So if my internal experience is dictating about what is my life is, then if I correct it, then my life will be better, isn't it? Isn't it a smart move? Okay. Not external, we'll run behind all external things. So that is the thing. That's what we need to learn, and it is a skill will be there. Then nothing will change outside, by the way, because it is designed that way. Because I mentioned in the beginning, it will give you the negative part first, so that you can appreciate the positive. Otherwise, you'll be like a Buddha, Siddhartha. All negative thing, he never faced any negative, and 3 things he saw. Then it opens up something inside him. Then you realize this is not the truth what I'm living. It is something somewhere else. There must have been some purpose of all this. I need to know the purpose, not this. How many types of biryanis I can have. This is not life. Okay. And this is not stay. Even if it is, it will not stay. It's not permanent. So that makes him out of the palace, and then he searched for the truth, and then he got it. Okay. Anyway, he got it from inside only. It's not downloaded from anywhere else. Yeah. So anyway, so this is the way how our thing is. And as to answer your question, that only your enlightenment ego will not ask, because that is a death of your ego. Ego never likes to die. Okay. All right.
Sir, I have a...
Thank you, Pranam.
Okay, God bless you.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay. Who's Vidya? Okay.
Yes, sir. So my question
Vidya?
was that what happens during the silent period and how long does it go on?
Okay. Kavita, I'll come back to you. Okay. See, silence period is once you realize the truth. So there is, to answer your first question, there is no limit, but normally it is years. Okay. You don't like to interact with anyone. Of course, you have to earn money and doing work, etc. But you become very secluded, so-called non-social. You become uselessness of the society, the people work, the talk, and all those kind of things that will come to you. You realize I'm just wasting time here. There is nothing of this sort. You realize the fact, whatever people are running for, name, fame, etc., it will not give you that thing, whatever you are really looking for. Okay. That's why they said, people can buy a bed of gold, but they cannot buy a sleep. So you realize that by internally. Yeah. You feel the uselessness of the things you pursued before. And what is the true thing, what you are missing, that will be revealed to you, that this is the direction you need to go. That makes you silent. And then it will give you exploring your inner world. Maybe you visit more of your past lives just to get the lessons learned in that life. All this, it's all inside. There is no need for the connection from the outside to getting known and watching something, YouTube video and reading book. Nothing necessary. Yeah? You all there. So then you pass through, and that need to settle in your system. Okay, that is that particular stage of life called Gyan Yog. The universal knowledge, what you are getting directly from the universe, Brahma Gyan, need to settle into your system. Each and every cell of your body has to accept that knowledge, it's not a knowledge in the reading books or something like that. It is a universal knowledge, experiential understanding, need to be settled in your system. And that's why it takes that time. Post-enlightenment, that goes to that particular phase, few years actually, to come to the terms with this new version, like this paradigm shift happen in your life, to settle there. And that is called silence period. In my case, that the Guru Kripa happened in December 2010 and December 2013, to be precise, 1st December 2013, when the Babaji came here in this room. It's my bedroom, puja room and all this. And Babaji came and said, your silence period is over. I have written that already in my spiritual journey. You can read that again. Your silence period is over, and now you go and teach householder spirituality to people. That's your life mission. Okay? That's how the silence period ended. Okay, but I cannot say for how it will work for somebody else. I don't know. In my case, it was 3 years. Absolutely no interest into whatsoever in the social things and all, and like smoking, drinking, non-veg eating. I surrendered at that time only. So that is not there. Anyway, those are not thing, and neither also I feel like having. That's all gone. So that's a more of secluded, and you just feel reserved, and more you like silence. Earlier, whenever we used to go for driving, first thing we switch on the radio, some FM or something, some singing, all these things. This time at driving, that is closed. Okay, no sound. Enjoy the silence. Okay, that is the silence period. You're enjoying the silence. It is your see, when you're missing people, it is called akelapan in Hindi. Okay, and when you are not missing people, you are alone, but not missing people. You are with you. You are with your higher self. That is called ekant. So you will enjoy the ekant. Many way it is behave like that things. In case of Guruji, Prem Nirmalji, what he used to do, he lost all interest in whatsoever with the life. He used to go to the roof of his building, take some kind of lean back easy chair looking at the sky day after day. It reflects different thing, different way. So that's how those kinds of things happens. But how it will play out, I don't know. But silence periods is sure. It needs that time to settle that higher level of information. You get connection, moment by moment guidance also. So that also you need to handle the communication, how to express yourself in that physical reality. So that also takes a little bit more time. So it is basically the rebirth. You're walking, trying to walk in the new way of new legs or things like another baby. So it takes time to walk and then run. And after some time, then with the divine grace, then you will be assigned the new task in that level. What Babaji did. Okay. So that is all divine plan to pass on this message or pass on this teaching to someone. There are some who doesn't come back to teach. They stay there. They are called mystics, not masters. Masters are those who have chosen to come back again and to teach and share and things like that. Yeah? Share the understanding, knowledge, showing the path to others. Those are also, it's a choice. You can choose not to, but still you will be there. Okay, Vidya?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. God bless you. Yes, Kavita?
Sir, how to connect to your soul?
How to?
Connect to your soul. Can we connect to our soul by our intention?
No, you have to connect by silencing your mind. It's called whispers from beyond. Soul is always communicating with you. You have not been able to listen because there are some thoughts passing through your mind. It's called internal noise. When we practice and go into the control of our mind, we go into stillness of mind. Stillness with no thought in the mind. Then you will be listening to your soul's voice. It is called whispering from beyond, one's higher dimension. You'll be able to not only receiving those messages, you'll be able to clearly understand what it is. Okay.
Sir, how we will know that it is our soul speaking or our mind speaking?
Oh, yes, you will know it. Because your mind, you stopped, no? Mind, you already stopped. You know it cannot come from mind. You will know it. And knowingness is a different thing. Like, you cannot miss it. Suppose this spiritual thing, it is, suppose I'm giving some analogy, like a hunger. You're feeling hungry. We cannot logically explain how, when you feel that you are enough, you eat in the food and you don't need any further food. You are filled. You're full. You cannot eat. That is a feeling. It cannot be given the measurement. Okay, you take this scale and say how much your belly has been gone, and nothing, nonsense. This is not the way. You know it. When your stomach is full, you know it.
Yes.
And now my stomach is full. I don't need to eat more. Same way, when you go to the level where the communication is happening, you will know it. There is no external symptom can be define that. You cannot miss it. Suppose just I am talking to you. You clearly understand who is talking, what is talking. Some this fellow maybe in Dubai, doesn't matter. But understanding, knowingness is there, right? Same way, when your soul talk to you, there will be no confusion. You will exactly know I'm talking to this particular person, and this is the topic, and this is the communication going on. There is no confusion. We don't know who is talking. Same way, the knowingness will come. This is my soul is, telling me this. And not only that, you can clarify something not understood. You can ask soul, would you please clarify? It will clarify. Okay, no issues. Like
Sir,
normally,
one thing.
That's how communication. Yeah.
When you are speaking about the silence period, at that time you don't feel any anger or any other feeling?
No. If something comes in the outside, like I can also watch them, the anger is coming. So Rajdeep is feeling angry. Rajdeep is feeling sad, not me. Okay. I'm there sitting, watching, not sitting, watching. That's not me. You can see, even now, I can see what Rajdeep is doing, what is the thing, what is played in his mind. There is a difference that what Rajdeep is thinking, Rajdeep is facing, and what I am facing. Huge difference. Okay. Nobody can touch me. They can touch Rajdeep. Even they can kill Rajdeep, not me. I have that power. Nobody has that power to kill me. Okay. So you can realize that power within you. They can. Forget about killing. एक बाल भी टेढ़ा नहीं कर सकता. Okay. In soul level. That's it. You have the power, you realize the power, you operate from that power. क्या कर लोगे? Maximum you kill. Fine. Jesus Christ type of big masters, people killed him. No? They took the body out, but not the consciousness. That has changed millions of people's lives, going towards the liberation. Okay, so those are different purpose altogether. So where do you think Jesus Christ was dead? Never. So, okay, all right. Yes, any other question?
Sir, I would like to say and ask.
Yes, Shweta, go ahead. Chaitali, I'll come back to you after that.
Sir, first of all, sir, thank you so much. Your session is itself liberation. Thank you so much, sir. It takes us from what would be, should be, could be to a different level. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, then next thing I would like to ask that, sir, when you intended to know the truth. What is the truth about everything? Like, what kind of intention was that you came to know everything? That is the truth itself.
Yeah.
Because when this word itself, enlightenment, is, for me at least, it is indulged with a lot of imagination factor. So, it will be better to set an intention to say who I am, what is the truth, rather than what is enlightenment for me, because that word is corrupted in my mind somewhere.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. And then, sir, is it possible to keep more than one intention? For example, if somebody's health is not good, can person keep an intention when the person is in, say, that zero thought zone, that what will be that intention of pure health or health abundance, and then the person can set another intention to that, to know who I am. Two intentions can be put together, or it won't be a good idea.
Infinite intention can be put together if you can.
Okay.
Source doesn't have a limitation. We have a limitation. We cannot hold more than one thing at a time. Particularly mind cannot hold more than one thing at a time. Our awareness can. Our 6 step, we go to the multi-point awareness. Yeah. That can expand up to infinite. That is a true power. Okay. When you go beyond mind, one at a time will go. Okay, you can have the masters having intention to influence millions of people on earth. They change that energetically. Yeah, that much power they have. Means they don't have, they channel that kind of power. So don't bother about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can uncounted numbers. You can have intention. Okay.
And sir, another thing I wanted to ask is, if a small child is sleeping in the room, in the same room we can meditate or not? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so somewhere I read it, so I always had some problem. She is sleeping in another room, so I was asking this question.
No problem. If somebody is meditating and not you are bringing somebody from zoo and leaving it to the room. Yeah? So don't worry. Nothing will happen. During meditation, horn will not come out and so that you can hit somebody. Don't worry. Okay. Anytime. There is no such time. There is no such time from the meditation. Meditation is just connection with your own soul. Yeah, that's it. We have it all the time. The spiritual masters, they are 24/7. They are in meditative awareness. They don't need to sit for meditation because all the time they are meditating. Yeah?
So if a small child is sleeping in the room, it is all right. I can meditate in the corner. In the same room. Yeah.
Corner, center, next to him, doesn't matter. Okay. And meditate. Only that idea of somebody else will get disturbed or you will get disturbed need to go. Okay. Then, now I'm sitting for a meditation and that the next door, that girl started singing and practicing singing. Don't bother. Okay. Or next building, some construction tuck started at the same time. Don't bother. Huh? In this time, you consider you are in these are helping you to expand your awareness. That's it. So thank you for bringing that in. So you are aware. I'm not saying, oh my goodness, no running away. Listen, what is happening. You listen everything. No need to run away from anywhere. Okay, and that's how you get liberated from all these things. Nothing can control you that time. You are not in the mind level that somebody can actually disturb you. It's not possible to disturb you, to be in the meditative awareness state. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Okay. God bless you. Yes, Chaitali?
Hello. Guruji,
yes, Chaitali,
our mind is always chattering, but sometimes intuitions comes and that happens. The same thing happens also. So that means our soul is communicating the same thing with us.
Yes.
In prior hand.
All the time. Okay. Only we cannot distinguish. Okay, if somebody is talking and there's a big microphone is playing, somebody is shouting at the mic, we may not distinguish the word, but that does not mean that person is not talking. So it is talking to you all the time. Yeah. Intuition or these kind of things, it's coming all the time. Okay. Only thing, when you go into the practices, spirituality, clarity comes. You become very clear. No confusion. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Rajdeep, I have one question.
Yes, Aditi.
When any enlightened master is channeling any healing to some sick person, say, in all probability that sick person is having the PVF of below 250. So
at that moment, yes. At that moment.
So yes. in that case, how he will get healed?
It's wherever the level the person is, he will get uplifted. It may go to 300, 350.
Oh, so it can be uplifted that way.
Oh, yes. That's why the energy is all about.
Okay.
The master is channeling energy to come out of that.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
So then healing happens automatically. When you go to the higher energy level, healing happens.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Sir, Swetaji asked you a very good question. How did you get your enlightenment? What were your intentions you set at that time?
I will send you my life journey. It's a big one, big story. Okay, you read that. Okay. So, all right. So I think we don't have much time left, but still we'll go ahead with Kriya, and maybe the first step only we'll be able to do today. So that's fine. So all as per divine plan. Just sit straight.